Greetings and welcome to Principles of Microeconomics Online. This is Econ 2201, Section 000102, Summer Session 1, 2013. This is my first weekly update. What I'll do is each week I'll have a weekly update. These will be posted on D2L under weekly updates, and what they'll be is I'll talk about what's coming up for the coming week, and generally I'll go over the video question from the previous week. So this week I'm just going to be talking to you, it's just going to be audio, but in future weeks we're also going to have graphs that I'll have on these weekly updates, or it could be tables, or it could be equations, or whatever is appropriate for that week. Now the first thing that you should do is you should open up the syllabus. Now you can find the syllabus on the content page of D2L under course information, or it's also on the if you go to the D2L home site for this class under professor information, I also have the syllabus there. Okay, so open that up. You need to read that. You also need to read the course introductory document, which is also found on the content page of D2L under course information. These two documents pretty much tell you exactly everything what's going to happen on this class. So whenever you have a question, the first thing you should do is to refer to these two documents, and you should read these documents multiple times throughout the semester. Alright? Now this class is going to be conducted completely online, be it either on D2L, which you are on right now, or my Econ Lab. Now my Econ Lab came with the publisher with the book, and you should, on my Econ Lab, you do your homework assignments and quizzes, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Your video questions and your exams will be done on D2L, and all the course information, as you can see here on the content page, is on D2L. Now, hopefully you've all purchased your book by now. If not, do it ASAP. Remember, this is only a 5-week course, all right? Don't view this as a 17-week course. One day is, similar to a week, okay? So what you need to do is, I recommend that you go on to the content page of D2L. Like I said, read the syllabus, read the course introductory document. Then you need to log into My Econ Lab and register. The My Econ Lab registration form is found, once again, on the content page of D2L under course information. Alright? Now, then what you need to do is read the first 4 chapters, and the reading assignments for the first unit is the chapter on economics, foundations, economics, foundations and models, trade-offs, comparative advantage and market system, where prices come from, supply and demand, and economic efficiency, government price setting, and taxes. Now, the way this class is going to be run is it's going to be in 3 units, and every unit you're going to have reading assignments, homework assignments, and quizzes. And the homework assignments and quizzes are going to have the exact same due date for all the chapters in that unit. Alright? Now, if you go to the content page of D2L and you scroll down, you saw the reading assignment, then you see where it says PowerPoint presentations. Now, I strongly recommend that you view all the PowerPoint presentations. These are both annotated and narrated, so it's sort of like a class lecture. And each chapter has multiple PowerPoint presentations. Learning objectives you can read, key terms you can read. What I also recommend that you watch is the video clips. The video clips are short video clips I've made of, basically they're short lectures. They're anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes on specific topics within a chapter. Alright? Then you have the problem sets. Now the problem sets are not worth any points. Okay? But I strongly recommend that you do each chapter's problem set, because you're going to see exam questions on problem set material. And I also have the problem set answer keys there so you can work them out. Now once again, the problem sets are not worth any points. You do not turn them in at all. Alright? Now each week you're going to have a video question. Now a video question is worth 10 points. And the video questions are always going to be due Sunday nights at 11 p.m. So starting Sunday night, June 9th, you're going to have a video question. June 16th, June 23rd, June 30th, and July 7th, you're going to have a video question. Now, don't confuse due dates with open dates. So right now, the video question 1 is open. You can go in there and you can start working on it. But it's going to be due 11 o'clock, June 9th, which is Sunday. Excuse me, let me restate that. It's going to be due Sunday, June 9th at 11 o'clock. All right? So each week you're going to have a video question that you have to do on Sunday nights. You're also going to have homework assignments. Now, like I stated before, each chapter has a homework assignment and quiz associated with it. Now, because we only have 5 weeks, I had the same due date for each unit. So Unit 1 is the first 4 chapters. Unit 2 is the next 4 chapters. And Unit 3 is the last 4 chapters. So at 11 o'clock on Wednesday, June 12th, all the homework assignments and quizzes for Unit 1 are due. That's the first 4 chapters. So don't wait till the last second. Start working on it right now. All right? Now, let me talk a little bit about the homework assignments and quizzes. Now, with your homework assignments, like I said, there's one homework assignment associated for each chapter. Now, the way it works here is that homework assignments per se are not worth any points. However, you must score at least 70% on a given chapter assignment before you can take the quiz. All right? And you can retake the assignment as many times as necessary in order to achieve the 70% criteria, but you will not be able to take a quiz until you get 70% on that chapter homework assignment. Now, each chapter has a quiz associated with it. So there's 12 quizzes, and each quiz is worth 10 points. Once again, homework assignments and quizzes are done on my Econ Lab. You can take a quiz up to 3 times, all right? So students are allowed 3 attempts in each quiz, and students will receive the points associated with the highest quiz score. There is no time limit associated with taking a quiz, and your 2 lowest quiz scores will be dropped. So the whole idea is for you to do the work as, do the assignments as often as you possibly can. So, take advantage, do each one 3 times, and try to get the highest score. Now, once again, remember the homework assignments and quiz all have the same due date. All right? Now, with a video question, you get 1 attempt on it, and there's 5 of them, but your lowest score will be dropped. All right? Now, there's going to be 3 exams. Each exam is worth 100 points. Each exam has 33 questions. Each exam is on the 4 chapters in that unit. Now, I'll let you read through the syllabus, and it goes into great details about each exam, but what you're going to have is, like the first exam, for instance, is going to be June 14th. And that exam will open at 12:01 a.m. on the 14th and close at 11 p.m. on the 14th. You will get 1 attempt and 55 minutes to complete the exam. All right? So you get 23 hours to window to do the exam, but once you start, you only get 55 minutes to complete it. All right? Now, one last thing I'd like to talk about. This is a completely online class, and there's going to be no required meetings. However, on Thursday, June 6th, from 2:30 to 3:20 p.m. in room C2022, I'm going to have an optional face-to-face meeting. Basically, this is a meet and greet. It's for you to come and ask me questions, to meet me and ask questions. Now, there will be no lecture or no plan material covered during the session. So I'd love for you to come and ask me questions, but it's just all in your hands. You ask me questions and I'll answer them. All right? Well, this weekly update is a little bit longer. It's about 10 minutes. Generally, they're going to be in about the 5-minute range. All right? Well, if you have any questions, send me an email. I look forward to a fun and exciting semester. Thank you, and have a good day.